welcome to the Heikadelic Show. We would like to take this moment to let you know that viewer and listener discretion is strongly advised. So sit back, have yourself a nice cool drink or hot drink, and enjoy the show. And welcome once again to the Heikadelic Show.
Whoa!
Oh, there you are.
Bam, and there we were.
That's
Just
right.
kind of like magic. Poof.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to another edition of the Heikadelic Show.
That is a groovy intro, right? That's
Yeah.
a
Yeah,
good riff.
It is.
Yeah. I guess you're going.
Yeah, totally.
Noggin going. Oh, hang on. Start.
Oh, hey,
Yeah,
yeah.
well, hang on.
We're already partying. Woohoo!
Come on. Cheers.
So,
Right. I jumped the gun then, as you might say.
Oh, yeah, you must have been thirsty.
I was.
Was all that chat we did before the show?
Plus, like, where did that saying come from?
what, jump the gun?
Jump the gun, yeah.
Oh.
Jump the gun. Okay, so
I don't know the answer. I just thought of it because I just said it.
I'm gonna think it's
I think
from racing. It's from racing.
Racing,
When
yeah.
When you started,
Oh, okay.
and you the horse or whatever
Yeah.
you were on jumped before the gun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah,
Very
that makes
good.
sense. Yeah.
Is that-
I'll check that out.
That is this a game or do you know?
No, I don't
No,
know.
it
I
just-
just said it, and I thought, well, what does that mean? I jumped the gun. I had visions of
Well, that-
jumping over a cannon.
because that's how you used to start a lot of races,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, we
it's
talked
with-
about it
with the
last
gun.
week, right? We talked about it last week.
You want to know something? I would have been good at that Liars Club though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think I really would have been because like I can just go, oh yeah, fuck yeah, George, that's it. Yeah, I know, man. And then like,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
no, it's
yeah,
not,
yeah.
you fucking idiot. Here it is. Right.
Well, Heiko mentioned last week like the meanings of dead heat and by nose. Well, they come from horse racing
Yes.
too, which kind of makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So it's weird how many sayings come from horse racing then.
See, I understand by a nose because
Yeah.
they had just the head
Yeah.
by the nose, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But dead heat. What's a dead heat?
I don't know. I just couldn't find that one. It just
Well,
says
dead heat is going to be even, right?
dead heat.
Yeah, I don't know where they get that.
Or
like, dead
is
heat.
that? I don't know. Well, let's
Yeah.
find out. Hey Siri,
Yeah.
where do they get the term dead heat from?
She's confused.
No, Oxford Dictionary.
Oh, here we go.
Dead heat is a rare situation in various racing sports in which the performance of the competitors is judged to be so close that no difference between them can be resolved. The result is declared a tie. Okay, we know what that, but how did it
Yeah.
become that?
That's what I said. I couldn't find it.
Yeah, dead heat. Those are odd words for that.
Mm.
You know, I think
Mhm.
isn't the heat? Isn't that like a race? Isn't that a
Heat,
term
yeah.
for a race?
Yeah.
Heat.
Yes.
So
Heat is
dead
like-
heat means
Yeah,
no winner.
okay,
I
well,
guess.
yeah, because
Yeah.
that's
Well
right,
done,
your heat,
Heiko.
your race is a heat. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
so
good
it's
one.
dead.
Dead heat. No winner. Yeah.
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 Ah,
Wow,
There
we're
you go.
so smart.
and
But I
because
tell you what, I
figured
did
that
find
all
out.
out.
You know when you say something is right on the nose,
yeah,
Huh?
do you know where
You get
that comes
punched.
from?
it's probably going to be a shot, right?
All right. What do you
Like-
think?
A
Hi.
shot on the nose. I don't know.
You learn something every day on the Heikadelic Show.
Well,
I
what
know,
is it?
eh?
Do you want me to
What?
look it up? Is that
No,
what
no.
you're
I'll
saying?
give
on,
you that.
You know it?
Let's-
Okay.
Well, that's how I looked up the other two, and they were just horse racing terms, right?
Okay, so what's the
Okay.
shot in the nose?
Well, it's a thing
What
from
do the
radio
fans say?
broadcasting in the early days when, like, the producer or whatever, you'd have your announcer or your presenter, and to let him know that things were going on time, that it touch his nose and go,
Nice.
we're on the nose.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
you know, we're like, you know. You bang on time. There you go.
Very cool.
You can live and learn right here on the Heikadelic Show.
So
Okay, so for all you fans out there listening, if you have a good one, I want you
Yeah.
to send us a message and ask us if we know what it is.
Yeah.
Hey, Danny,
Danny.
how's it going?
well, jump the gun
Cheers.
came
Oh,
from
Danny's into it. Look.
before the pistol was fired. If the runner took off, yeah, you jumped the gun.
There you go.
Awesome.
Exactly.
Thanks, Danny.
Thanks, Danny.
And Danny is number one today.
Where did the term "came too quickly" come from?
Came too quickly. Wow. I think that was first derived to porn.
Okay, well, yeah, I was going to say my first. I was there way early, so
During the weekend.
yeah.
And Monday
got
morning
there
came
real
too quickly.
Well, hey, Danny,
Now.
how's it going anyway? So, speaking of Danny and his great burgers, they're out in Ballantrae on Highway 48, just outside of Stouffville there.
Country Stop Burgers.
Yep, great place for burgers. Homemade burgers. Get whatever you want. It'll make you up.
And also a great place for breakfast. My buddy and I went out there on our bikes the other day and had breakfast, and it was fantastic.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can't move. I don't know how to move this around. Sorry, I can't be so fancy.
Well,
Okay.
I can see a bit of a pickle.
Yeah, you see a pickle and a little bit of a jam. And there's the guys who won it, but that's the background, see? So
Right.
Yeah.
I gotta hit the 4. Oh, I gotta change that back. Yeah, here we go.
All right, so folks, if we have any technical difficulties, it's because Derek's got fat thumbs.
Yeah. Where's Ringo tonight again?
Ringo tonight is his and yeah. So he said for the rest of the that's and just what I know.
Okay.
Yep,
Yeah.
it's all good.
We got all on his end of term report, you know.
Oh, what's this?
Absent.
Stuffed French toast. Okay, now you got me interested. What do you stuff your French
See,
toast with?
see.
Oh, yeah. So let's hear it. Oh my God, French toast is my thing. Like I've loved French toast ever since I was a kid, and I don't like syrup on my French toast. I like ketchup on my French toast. I don't like ketchup on many things. I like ketchup on hash browns, and I like ketchup on French toast. That's it.
Really?
Right.
Yeah. I fucking maple syrup. I'm not into.
No.
Yeah, rot your teeth. Type.
No.
Personally.
A really good French toast will have nothing on it but icing sugar.
Yeah.
A little
No, I couldn't do
spoonful of
that.
icing sugar.
It doesn't go.
Sometimes with some cinnamon.
Big
Oh my
lump
God.
of butter. Oh. Fuck, I can
Too
go for
sweet
3 of
for
them
me,
now.
that.
Hey, Danny, can I come over, man?
Oh yeah. I had a what they called a scrambler.
Banana
sausage scrambler.
Whoa, wait a second here. Sorry, I'm reading this before I even put it up. Banana, strawberry, blueberry, whatever you like. He'll stick it all in it for you. Oh, let's go.
There you go. So, let's go for breakfast.
Yeah. Well, hey, I'm finally looking like I need breakfast.
That's all your nutrients for the whole day on one slice of bread.
Oh,
Yeah, the sausage scrambler was awesome. You get a bed of home fries on your plate,
yeah.
and then take sausage, green peppers, onions, all kinds of stuff, and then mix it in with your scrambled eggs, and it goes on top of the potatoes with 4 slices of bread. And it was a mountain of food. It was so good. Yeah.
So okay, because now I'm like Mr. fucking vegetarian guy. But anyways, I like hash browns that are like burnt. I don't want to say burnt, but brown. You know what I mean? Like really crispy.
Yes.
And like fucking 3 eggs.
You will love the hash browns there because I was surprised how crispy and tasty they were. They were not like these mushy morning potatoes that you get somewhere.
Yeah,
they were excellent.
Boiled all the starch right out of them. Yeah.
Oh. And he's got like 4 or 5 different versions of Eggs Benedict.
Oh,
Like all these different types.
Yeah.
You should look up their breakfast menu. And you fans out there that are listening, look up Country Stop Burgers and look up the breakfast menu. It's really good.
oh, fuck. Real good crispy. Oh, yeah. That's the only way to have fries, man. Or home fries.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it. Oh.
So it's a date then.
Okay,
we gotta go for breakfast.
Okay, don't give everything away, but what do you put on them? I usually like put some like garlic on it, and I'll put like fucking, I don't know, sometimes a little cumin on it. All depends if I wash my hands or not. That was a dirty joke.
That was terrible. Holy shit, that was bad. Well, maybe we should get together on the weekend or something. Roll out there and have breakfast together. Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah.
No, not this weekend though. I'm gone.
Are you? You heading up north?
No, we got a soccer tournament.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I know that soccer and hockey, they just blow weekends away on you.
Yeah.
Every time you hear the word tournament, it's like,
I don't mind. I don't mind. It's cool.
Yeah. It's fun. It's entertaining. Where are you going?
We're actually going to Peterborough, so we're gonna take the we're gonna go to a park. We're gonna stay at a park up there. It's right across the road is the where the tournament is.
Oh no way! Like a trailer park type stuff or campground?
Yeah. No, excellent.
Do you have an RV or anything? Or what are you staying in?
Yeah, I do. Yeah,
oh yeah. That's right. You got the camper. Right. Yeah. Nice. Oh, that's perfect, bud.
Yeah.
Hey, go back to Danny's message. I think he said what's on his hash browns. Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Garlic, a bit of salt. Yeah, seasoning salt. And a couple other things. That's right.
A couple of other things. That's his secret recipe.
He's not going to tell you everything.
Everything,
no. No, I just... Yeah. Some places you really get disappointed. And you want to know something? I remember I went to this place once, and I'm not going to say where it was because that's just not nice, but there was this place... Fuck, okay. It was north of us anyways. So I went there and I think the person cooking was they might have had a rough night or hadn't been to sleep yet. We were in there for breakfast and they left my home fries on too long. And I got them and they were like the whole it was they came together, right? You know what I mean? They weren't apart. I loved it. It was great. That was perfect, right?
Really?
Excellent. Oh. Yeah, but it was hilarious. Yeah.
Nice. Sometimes accidents are good. Triple fried for crispiness. See, there's a man that knows how to make good food for people. Yeah.
He doesn't fry it once. He doesn't fry it twice. He fries it 3 times. What do you fry it in? Are you a butter guy? Are you oil? I'm guessing probably oil, right? Like a nice olive oil or something. I don't know. What do you fry it in? I like when I make mine, like just my own little home fries. I like to put them in olive oil, and so I usually use just an extra virgin and spin them all up, fucking bake them off.
Nice. Yeah. What I've been doing too is I do them. I don't fry them twice, but I fry them up, and then after that, you let them cool just a little bit, and then you put them in what do you call it? Stupid little hot air thing.
Air fryer.
Air fryer. Yeah, and that just crisps them up just that little bit extra. It's pretty good.
Oh, Rob, how you doing, buddy?
Wow, he's the party guy. The Friday night guy.
Yeah, the jam. Yeah.
Hey, Rob, nice to see you.
Yeah, Rob.
Yeah. Love my
home so
yeah. Borderline. Okay, exactly. That's it. Oh.
Rob, when Derek and I go for breakfast, we'll let you know, and you can come with us.
Hey, Rob. I imagine, and I know we were talking last time that you were you were getting your bike, you almost had her ready to go. So he might be able to take a little ride out there and out to Ballantrae and Country Style Burgers. Country Style Burgers.
What kind of bikes he got?
He's got one of them their potato bikes.
Oh,
you know, it goes potato. It's a Harley. I don't know. It's some kind of what kind of Harley you got, Rob? Almost ready. Yeah,
for sure.
So I goes a bike guy.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
And bringing bikes up, I just did the ride for Dad last Saturday.
How was that?
2 days ago. It turned out really, really excellent. We had great weather. We had the clouds and a spit of rain in the morning when we left, and we had the same when we came back. But there was like 120 something bikes came out.
Nice.
It was a 4-hour ride.
Yeah.
And we did a poker run, so there's stops along the way, and you get a card, and at the
4
end,
hours from where to where? Like was it a circle? Did you do
it was
a loop?
Yeah. We started and finished at Blackstock Motorsports.
Yeah.
And hats off to the guys there that let us use their facility because it was fantastic. They got a great spot there. Yeah.
Nice.
So we went all around the lakes. Like through Lindsay, Bob Cajun, Buckhorn, like that kind of loop. So it was nice.
Do you know what kind of bikes they sell there? Are they a Yamaha? Are they a Kawasaki?
It's Yamaha, Suzuki, and Kawasaki.
Everyone but Honda. Okay, so
no Hondas and no Harleys
for your Honda needs. So, anyways, go out to Old Asseltines. It's now called Blackstock Motorsports.
Yes, it used to be Asselstein's. Yeah,
Asselstein's. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Rob says he had a 93 Cop Special. It's a nice bike. Yeah, big.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Broke my clutch pressure plate. Wow. Hey. All right. Get her put together, buddy, and we'll go for a ride. Sounds awesome.
Rob, just so you know, Heiko doesn't live far from you, eh?
No.
Not.
I'm up in the beef.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the beef. Yeah, it's probably 10 minutes. And what I'm going to be doing, I might as well say it now, over the next while, I'm going to be posting, when I go for a ride, I'm going to post it on Facebook.
Yeah.
And just throw it out there and say, I'm leaving from the Tim Hortons in Port Perry at 5:00 on Tuesday. Yeah. And whoever wants to show up. We're going to do evening rides just for a couple hours and maybe stop somewhere for a bite. And then I'm planning on doing like the 1 day thing, like maybe the Saturday or the Sunday. You leave in the morning, you ride somewhere, you have lunch, and then you head back. Right?
Nice. Yeah.
So a couple hours out.
And while it's on my mind, I want to remind everybody that on July 22nd, coming up, this July 22nd is Ghost Town's outdoor. I'm trying to think what number the outdoor is. It's going to be 5 or 6, I think.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah. It could be 7 because I think this is the 7th year of the jam, but I'm not sure. It wasn't outdoor every year.
So it's July 22nd?
Yeah, it's Saturday, July 22nd.
All right, I'm going to write this down.
Wait. What's Rob saying? 5th? Oh, what's 5th? What's 5? Oh, shit. No.
And where is that again?
That is Vroomington.
Ah, in Vroomington, the ghost town.
So that is north of Sunderland.
Oh, so that's the first.
Sunderland.
You're saying that's the first outdoor one?
Yes.
Ah, very good. I actually have a couple musicians I've chatted with over the last little while that seemed really interested about this because they're having a hard time finding places to go jam, like especially if you have a guitar and you're by yourself, right? And I said, this is perfect. You bring your guitar and you just fit in. I really love what Rob's done there.
Yeah.
What's his wife's name again?
Shannon.
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 Yeah. I love what they've done out there,
Yeah.
and it's funny. You just show up and you feel so welcomed. It's great.
Hey,
You just
Rob. Hey, Rob. Do you want to come on? Let me know if you want to come on, Rob. I'll send you a link, and you can just click on it, turn your phone sideways, and you can talk if you want.
Just prop your phone up on something. Don't hold it.
We'll talk for 5 or 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Just let me know there in the comments if you do, and then if you do, I'll send you a link.
All right, on. Where's all the ladies tonight? I don't see any of them.
Wow.
No Kathy, no Keisha, no Deborah. Like,
I don't know. What did you do last
Susan?
week? Like,
Where the hell?
Did you piss them off?
Oh,
you want to know
yeah,
why? It's
you told those
probably-
dirty jokes. You
That was-
scared them all away.
Yeah. Well, speaking of dirty jokes, maybe we should talk about George's backside.
Why not? That's a good idea.
Wow, that was a good one, Derek.
It was.
Hey, Rob, you should be good at this. Rob is a pretty big audiophile.
Mm.
It might be pretty easy, this one.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So George is going to show us the backside of an album.
Won't get
Sorry,
too
George,
close.
1 second. Give me a second here. I gotta. My son.
Not maybe too big, because then he'll be able to read all the other titles that aren't blocked
Well,
out.
no, I won't make it too big.
That's like a... Oh. Whoa.
Hey, Hike. Okay, so.
Oh, that's a dude with a dog
Yeah.
walking down a country road.
The person with the dog on a country road.
Yeah.
Is it a beetle?
Is it a beetle?
Yeah, I don't know why this screams beetle to me. Oh, okay, there you go. Got that out of the way.
I like the way the road winds. You see that? That's a good bike road right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
And I'd probably go straight.
When I see that, see you went beetle. I go like Mellencamp. You know, that's where I go with that.
That was last week. That was last week.
That's I know, but that's the kind of thing I see.
Okay, so is this American?
He's not American, no.
This is not American. So this is UK?
He's UK.
This is UK.
But that George, that dog looks American.
Oh, well. Could be a red herring.
Looks American. Yeah, you can tell by the fucking tattoos he's got.
It's his accent.
See?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Oh, Rob says Bruce
Rob.
Hornsby.
Oh, first time,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Oh, nice try. All right, so this is UK, and this is 70s, I'm guessing? I'm just going
late 70s. Late 70s.
Late 70s? Okay.
This particular album, yeah.
So this is pre-70s?
No, late 70s.
No, but this person, like this.
He kind of started. He kind of got big.
Or a person?
Pardon?
Is it a band or a solo?
Solo.
Okay, so it is a solo artist.
Mm-hmm.
Were they always a solo artist?
He's best known for being a solo artist, yeah. On this side, yeah, of the world.
And it is.
And is he still? Is he still performing?
Yeah, he's still touring right now.
All right.
I think
Rod Stewart.
Is it Rod Stewart? Why would you think that?
Well, because who else is from the 60s still touring by himself?
There you go, Derek.
Footloose and Fancy Free. This is the one with hot legs on it.
Hot legs. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I love you, honey.
That's probably the only good song he ever made.
Yeah, it was a good song. I actually did this gig at this golf club around that time, right, in England.
Thank you, sir.
Called Penny Acre, and there was this guy. You know, like people in these clubs, kind of, you know, it's hard to explain, but there's like regulars. So like they'd have like a dance for Easter, a dance for whatever, you know. And but every time Hot Legs come on, one of the members of this club would go behind the bar into the back room and come out with a sweeping brush and just take the floor over and just do the whole 4 or 5 minutes of Hot Legs every time.
Really?
And it became like a party piece. Yeah.
Yeah.
Used to do it. Yeah. You see him now.
God, that's funny.
Yeah. But actually, I thought
Yeah.
Kathy might be on. I think Kathy might have got that really quickly.
Yeah, so I was like,
I
wonder
think
what
she's a
the
Rod
are
fan.
tonight.
Yeah, she likes Rod. Yeah.
Yeah.
Derek does it again.
Oh, hey, wait. Sorry. You guys talk for a second.
Oh, okay.
All right.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Yes, I did it again. Okay, so I invited a friend on, and he's like,
Yes.
hey, it sounds interesting.
Okay.
So I'm gonna just send this guy a link.
Okay.
Yeah, you do the thing and bring him in,
Yeah.
and then we'll go from there.
Yeah.
A surprise guest.
A surprise guest.
Yeah.
Yeah, some guy Derek met in the bathroom today. Yeah. Hey, you want to go on the show tonight?
That's how we get our guests. We send Derek out.
Yeah, in the bathroom. Hey, wait a second. Come on, man. Do you know how many guys have been charged for doing stuff in bathrooms? Like, you got the whole George Michael thing.
That's what we said. Like we thought you'd be missing the show because you've been arrested, but it's always Ringo that's getting arrested. So
That's where he is. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I
Trying to
hear
recruit guests.
the latest thing is to buy army trucks and meet in woods.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. That was a kick in the dick moment.
he's listening, and he's going to give you yours.
Well, if he does listen, that's the whole thing, right?
He'll be on in a minute.
Yeah, that was a dick move because he can't even defend himself. So that's yeah.
Again,
That was funny, though. Come on.
It's funny because, like coming from England, we always call them toilets. You went to the toilet.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
and when I came here, even on holiday initially, I thought, a bathroom, that's where you have a bath. Where's the bath? It's a toilet.
No, it's a bathroom, which I don't understand. You're right, George. Bathroom should be the toilet room because it's full of toilets.
Yeah.
Right,
Like we call it a toilet too, but it's
the other
in the
one,
bathroom.
the other one, which is kind of nice, I kind of liked, was restroom. Oh, that's a nice name for it.
Yeah, there's no hammock in the bathroom.
I'm gonna go take a rest.
I'm going to the restroom.
Well, I think they called it a bathroom because the other big appliance in there besides the toilet is the bathtub.
Yeah.
So they would have the bathtub and the toilet
Yeah.
in the same room, and somehow I guess the bathtub won.
Yeah.
So it called the bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do they call it though in malls? Washroom.
What?
Washroom. They call it the washroom in malls and restaurants.
Washroom.
The sign is washroom. What?
Yeah.
That's where you go to wash your hands before you eat.
Yeah.
But you can pee and poo there as well.
That's right.
Call it the washroom, the restroom, the bathroom, the
True.
fucking.
Yeah, see the restroom I don't get.
Well, yeah, I don't know.
It's for the guys that sit on the throne like this.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Read the paper and they're just having a rest because they had a
Hey
hard day.
Siri, where does the term restroom come from?
We're going to learn some more.
Yeah. The original meaning is public toilet. This is an American origin with the earliest uses in the 1900s. Oops, and now I have to click.
Yeah, it's okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So there you go. Stupid Americans.
How now? No need for that.
Yeah.
No.
So I got to hang out with Heiko and Murph and a couple others on the weekend.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Oh, Heiko, you went to see Derek.
Well,
No,
Derek
did
saw
I say
me there.
Heiko? I said I meant
Yes,
Ringo.
you did. Derek saw me there. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
oh yeah.
I was doing the ride for
Okay,
Dad.
so anyway,
Okay.
let me tell you this little story.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
So I load. You bring everything down in an elevator, right? So I bring everything down. My last.
Oh no, really?
And I'm loading it up, and hey, do you want to have a cigarette before we leave? I'm like, yeah, I want to have a cigarette in an alley before we leave. So Yeah. We do that and jump in my truck and drive away. And I get to Brooklyn, which is roughly 20 minutes, not maybe 15, 20 minutes, whatever,
Right.
from where I was, right?
Yep.
So I get there and start chatting up the guy because I had to wait because I was getting a veggie burger and they always take longer than everything else. And fucking, he mentioned, yeah, hey, I want to play drums. I'm like, oh, I play drums. And I was like, see? And I look at my back seat because my kick drum's too big. It won't fit in my truck in the back. So I have to put it in the back of the back seat of my truck.
Yep.
I'm like, oh, fuck, where is it?
No.
So, yeah, man. So I'm like,
no.
What did I do? I left the bar. I went and hung out with Ringo for a bit. And I went to a little sketchy area, right? So I'm like, fuck, did somebody break into my fucking truck while I was in with Ringo? I literally went in and I had a ginger ale, right? It's like, fuck, man. Did somebody break into my truck while I had a ginger ale and steal my fucking drums? No way, right? And that shit happens all the time. You hear about it, right? So I fucking pop open the back of my truck and everything else is in there. It's just the fucking kick drum missing. Like, oh, fuck. What do I do, right? I'm in Brooklyn. I have the rest of my drums. Did I leave it in the bar? Did I, what the hell? So I drive back and the road's blocked off. I was like, what the hell? They got Brock Road, they got Highway 12 blocked off in between whatever, something in Dunlop. I can't remember what it was. It's one of the main ones. Anyways, so I'm like, oh shit, what do I do now? Like, I can't get to the bar because it's fucking blocked off where the bar is, right? So I go up and around, and I'll go to the loading dock because that's where we loaded, right? And I went the back way in. It's like, cool. Yep. And I look down the road, and right at the end of that road, it's blocked off straight across. Like, you could go straight through, but it's blocked off going, I guess that's north and south, right?
Wow.
And, yeah, man. So I look, and there's my drum sitting on the sidewalk, or not on the sidewalk, just off the sidewalk, right beside their patio. They have a patio there, and it's like sitting right where I left it. So, God! After talking to my friend, and when we left, I just forgot to put it in, right? Because I was talking and hey, see you later. Yeah, and nobody fucking took it. It
must have been a good smoke that you had.
Yeah. Just shows you how, dude. Okay, so when I lose equipment, it really sucks. And I just lost a drum throne not that long ago. So I'm gonna buy a new one, right? But man, like the last one I bought was like $260. It sucks when you lose them.
Yeah.
Especially because like you kind of get like used to your butt, right? Like I have a pretty skinny flat butt. So it fits me after you use it for a couple years.
Yeah.
Now I gotta get it.
Well, see, that's the thing, though, right? When you have a guitar or a bass, it's one thing in a case.
Yeah.
There you go. Right? Drums. How many pieces do you have?
I have six things that I have to. My checklist is 6.
Okay.
I have 6 things that I have to check. Yes.
Right,
wow.
So
I usually travel with 3 drums. Right.
Yep.
So a kick drum, a bass drum, like a floor tom, and a rack tom, and then those are separate. So that's like 3 pieces, right?
Right.
And then I have a rolling kit that has my cymbals, my snare, my pedals. It's what I call my gig box, right? It's when
so it has all the other stuff in it.
Has everything I need that is personal to me when I'm going to play other people's drums.
Right.
It's what I bring with me, and I can just wheel in, and I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
And so I have that, and then I usually bring another case with me that has extra pedals in it in case I break a pedal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's one of the things that always like I hate when that happens. Sometimes, you know, you do get distracted when you're loading at a loading dock or going out of front door and there's people talking to you. And you know, I always used to like hate it, and I thought I'd be on the 401 at some point and go, "Oh, did I load like such and such a case?"
My cable bin. Oh my god!
I'm like trying to look around, you know what I mean, in the van. But one of the crazy, I hate when you do that, right? But like when,
well, see, and it's funny because I helped you guys load up after a show one day, and I made sure you knew that I was taking this stuff outside to the little trailer.
Yeah,
because that's the other thing. When other people start to help, you don't know what's gone out the door.
No, I hate that.
Right?
No, I used to hate
stuff
that.
just starts disappearing, right? And you go, whoa.
Yeah. When people are like,
being nice and
give
friendly
me a hand.
to help.
No, it's fine. It's fine. No.
I hate it more people bringing stuff in.
Yeah.
Because when they bring it in, they just put it wherever, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like,
because you have your own little sequence of doing stuff, right? You kind of load it in a certain way and you unload it in a certain way, and you like, you know, set it up in a certain way.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, that's why now I have, like, with my rolling case, that I take that.
Yeah.
And you can take this and this and this.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Go ahead. You can take that.
Yeah.
And my hardware now, that because I got, there's this light stuff. It's called it's the Yamaha Crosstown, and it literally for 4 stands, like a hi-hat and hi-hat, snare, and 2 cymbal stands, is 17 pounds. I have stands that are 17 pounds.
Yeah.
So this is like a game changer for me. It's great.
Yeah. Talking of stands, that's one that you just reminded me there that I was working. I'm going back a good few years now, but I was at the old mill in Toronto, and there's like 2 loading docks at the back, but you can't actually leave your vehicle there. You have to move it away just around the corner, kind of thing. And I remember one night coming out of there, and I thought I'll just take, like, you know, whatever it's got. So I had my bag with my 2 speaker stands in and another box, and I like went to the van. And I put the speaker stands down, opened up the back of the side of the van, whichever, put the box in, and I can't remember whether whatever it was, right? And I said, okay, closed everything again, and I thought I'll just take the van now to the loading dock for the heavy, you know, the big stuff, the bigger stuff.
Yeah.
And I start the van, and it's like.
Oh, you ran over.
What was that? I don't remember, like a bump. You know? It was just speaker stands. Yeah. So I had a bent leg on, you know, but they were both bent, but one more than the other. Yeah.
Wow.
It was late at night. It's like, you know, 1:30 in the morning, 2 in the morning. It's like, I thought, oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
The joys of the road.
There's anything. My when I lost my drum stool, I think I left it in Montreal. Like, what am I going to do?
One of the things I always did at one time was I used to do some regular work for one of the branches of the Royal Bank, and I was down in Toronto at the Metro Convention Centre, but not in there. It was the place next to it. And the girl that used to book me, you know, I'd done a few for her, and they didn't have, for some reason, they couldn't find the house, because like, I'm at this end of the room. It's quite a long room, and the podium's at that end of the room, and they couldn't find the cordless mic, the wireless mic for this girl. And I said, to her, whatever. I said, they can't get me cordless mic, and I went, no problem, Ange. I said, I've got cables. I'll run you one of my mics to the other side of the room, kind of thing. Because I had like long XLR cables, and I like did all that, and then, you know, at the end of the night, I packed everything up, and well, before the night started, I unplugged her mic from my mixer, right? So just in case someone decides to go, hey, you know, at the other end of the room, like people do, and anyway, so at the end of the night comes, I pack up, I go home, and I go. You know, my second show mic, I used to carry 2 mics, you know.
Right.
Like $200, you know what I mean? I'd left it at the hotel.
Oh.
Yeah.
Then you're like, I'm working for free.
Yeah, pardon?
And then you end up working for free.
Yeah, it's more or less a big chunk of it. Yeah, yeah.
I did that on Friday. I used rototoms, and I moved them and I broke them. I broke the stand, and I was like, "Fuck me."
Yeah.
Right. Like
I just you know, it would just be nice to the, you know, because I've done a few bookings for her. Maybe if I didn't know the person, I wouldn't have thought, well, it's, you know, the hotel said they provide you with one.
Yeah.
That's what you get for being a nice guy.
Yeah.
I'm a mic down.
Yep.
Yeah. Could be worse, though. Could be
Short
worse.
58. Yeah.
I got a question for you, George.
Yeah.
Now, when you this is a time when you say 2:30, what time is it?
2:30. 2:30.
Yeah.
30.
See, that makes no sense. My friend was English. I used to argue with him all the time. He'd say it was 2:30. So it's 2:30. So it means it's 1:30. It's not quite 2. It's 2:30. He goes, no, it's 2:30.
Yeah. No, that's true.
What are you talking about? Then it would be 2:30, not 2:30. 1:30 is 2:30.
Yeah. Just
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's just messed up.
You're right. You don't know. I get it. I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah. That brought me back there.
Never really thought about that. Never really thought. Let's just say that. Yeah. Okay.
Because you're not saying 2:30. You're saying 2:30.
Right.
So 2:30 would be 1:30. I think.
Or 1:30's done.
Because it's 2:30. It's
would it be 2:30?
Yeah.
Would it be 1 o'clock? Anyway.
1:30 would be 2:30.
Okay.
But you guys say it's 2:30.
2:30. Is it 1:30 or is it 2 or 2:30?
Exactly.
Is it half of the 2? Is it 1:30?
Half of the 2 would be 1, wouldn't it?
Half of the 2 would be 1. You're right.
Yeah. It'd be 1 o'clock.
Yeah. See.
So half 5 is 4:30.
Oh,
right?
I know.
No, that'd be 2:30.
Half past my ass and a quarter past my ball.
Wow. There's a subject for some deep conversation.
Oh, wow. Nuts.
Yeah.
Half past kiss my ass, quarter to my balls. There you go. Thanks, Rob.
Don't talking about a different kind of time there.
Oh my God, Susan's there. Hi, Susan. Wow. First lady of the day.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. First one.
Hello, Susan.
Hi, Susan. How are you? Have you been fishing lately, Susan? You caught anything good?
How, guys?
Oh, good.
We're good. We're good.
Okay. My wife went out just Sunday and took a fly fishing course.
Oh.
And I told her fly fishing is like no animal you've ever tried, right? And she came back and she's like, "Oh my God, it's so technical."
You want to know something? Yeah. That's because you do that in like shallow stream stuff, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's where I like to kayak, right? It's wicked. Yeah. I like to go I like to be under a foot of water. It's wicked, right? It's just a different. It's a different life cycle. But
it's a totally different view too.
Yeah, you see all these little fish everywhere, and then once in a while you see a big one, right? Yeah. It's like, oh my God, where's the other big one? Because if there's that many little ones, there has to be more big ones.
Yeah.
And then you come up to a great big open pond or lake that nobody been to, and you're like, this is where they are. This is where they have to all be. All the big ones have to be here.
Well, it's funny because I did some kayaking in northern Quebec, and it's on a beautiful lake, and we took some of the little rivers that come off the lake.
Yeah.
So I'm not a kayaker. I've never done it, but this was really cool. And I'm going up there, and it's so shallow. Like you said, I think I could stick my finger in the water and touch the rocks. Yeah. But I was just going right over top of everything in the kayak. Oh, it was so cool. Yeah.
Because like literally, I can go in like 6 inches of water. Well, I guess that's more like 8 inches.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's wicked. As long as like the width of my paddle, as long as I can get the tip under, I'm good.
Yeah. Right
So
on.
it's amazing. Have you ever kayaked, George?
No.
No? You ever canoed or anything?
No.
No. Oh my God, George. So it's a core workout if you do it properly.
Right.
A lot of people pull it with their arms, right? But you're supposed to actually turn your body when you do it.
Okay.
And it works your bottom, and it doesn't. If you do it right, you can go for hours, and it won't bother you.
Yeah.
But just going downstream, there's something so peaceful about being on water.
Oh,
Yes.
Well, you've been on
Absolutely.
a ship before, right? Just the atmosphere is always different on water.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what you're doing. If you're partying, if you're chilling out, if you're bird watching.
Yeah,
whatever.
but the big difference is kayaking and canoeing. It's silent. Whatever noise you make as you paddle in the water, that's it, right? Yep. There's no hum, no vibration, no noise. It's quiet.
Yeah.
Mm.
And I always get escorted. That's the best thing I find about doing the creeks and stuff, because we're going on people's whoa, sorry, I'm just getting a message from Ringo. Yeah, we're getting escort I from like owls and stuff, like great blue heron, I guess it was. Great blue heron, is that what they're called? It's neat because because I've done it so much now and I've seen so many of them do it. You follow them, and wherever they go, they're actually leading you to the water. And most of the time they stop somewhere. It's either like shallow or there's a tree down or something. Like they stop, and then when you come up, if you watch wherever they take off from, they're warning you of something. It's kind of neat.
Wow.
Very cool.
Yeah, they're also watching you because one time we went out with a blow up kayak, and the girl got a hole in it, right? So. It kind of sucked and wasn't as much fun as it could have been. Anyways, we got back, but I took off to go to see if there was a road that I could bring the truck up to, and we didn't have to go the whole distance, right?
Right.
So I got to the road, and it's a snowmobile path basically. It's an old. It's an I believe it's got a gate across it.
Yeah.
Great. So old snowmobile trail. Anyways, go back there, and we had to take it back. But when I took off, the bird, it was a crane that time, or not a crane, great blue heron was following us.
Yeah.
He went from where the girls were up to where I was, came back, and he circled 2 or 3 times, and then he took off. I was like,
that's cool.
He was letting everybody know, right? Letting all the other birds know that. Stupid humans.
Hey, whatever happened to Rob and the other guy you were talking about? Is anybody going to pop in?
Oh, I don't know. I should look. Probably not. Yeah. Oops. Nobody said, yeah, let's do it.
Come on, Rob. You expect us to get on stage at your place. You can get on stage here. Still different.
Yeah. Yeah, hey, Rob, you want to come on? I don't know, maybe you didn't hear us. Hey, Rob, we'll invite you again. You want to come on and say hi, Rob?
Do it, Rob.
How? Okay, so, Rob, I'm going to send you a link. Copy and paste it and put it into your browser on your phone. And turn your phone sideways and just follow the directions. Like, so easy a drummer can do it.
And a DJ.
All right. And a DJ.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to send you a link.
I can't even play music. At least you can play a tune.
That's funny. There we go. So, George, what we're going to do then is, looks like we're going to have to take you out for breakfast at Country Stop Burger.
Oh my goodness!
And after we leave there, we're going to go kayaking.
Oh, okay, all right. Yeah.
Oh, it's Rob. I'm gonna send it to your phone. Just because
Breakfast,
you get it direct, and then you don't have to go through Facebook to get it.
Does Rob have a stand or something he can put his phone on so it doesn't move?
Well,
it would be helpful.
Yeah. We will.
Just prop it up on something.
Yeah. Oh, whoa! What the fuck was that?
More TV.
I don't know. It's just,
I don't know. Some alien noise. Like, whoa. Bad connection.
Aliens.
Yeah, Rob, just click on that link. Follow what it says. Write your name in. Hit enter studio, and I will bring you in.
And we'll see you.
Make sure your mic and your camera's on. Put your phone sideways and try and leave it somewhere where it's stable. Please and thank you. Because this sucks.
I know. I used to have a box.
Oh, shit, look.
I put my phone on, and I put a mouse pad underneath it.
Yeah.
The gel pack, and then I would just jam it in there and put a book behind it.
I used to use the magic bag. You know those ones that you heat up for your neck and shit.
Right.
Oh yeah. I need one of these.
Yeah.
I have one of those really fancy telescoping tripods with the donut light on it and everything.
Yep, that's for a phone. Yeah. Oh, you can have one with, like a mic that you can screw on the end of the desk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all that stuff.
Yeah. I see you there, Rob. I'm just letting them know that I see them. Well, whenever you get that stable, let me know, Rob. Give me a little thumbs up, and I'll bring you in.
You can do it, Rob. We're all rooting for you.
Yeah. Oh, he's going to light now. Oh, there you go.
Okay. Big build up for
yeah. Okay, so hey, you want to try my game out here? All right.
Actually,
you already know, Rob, so I can't play the game.
I need George to play a quick tune before we get into anything else.
Look at this one.
Got a beer too. Here we go.
Cheers.
You were singing this last week, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
That means you got a drink, Rob.
What's that?
Yeah.
I got a drink.
That's our drinking song. There you go.
Yeah.
All set.
There you go. Nice to see you. Nice to see you again, buddy.
Well, you too. Thanks for inviting me.
All right. Yeah. So, Rob, I got a couple questions. Maybe you can answer for me. So, how long? Okay, so the Jam is now 7 years. 6.
Yeah, the Jam is 7. No, what is it? 6 years. 6 years.
Jam is 6 years.
Yeah, 2017 we started.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah. And then, and how many years have you done the outdoor?
Well, so we got married in 2018, and that was our first one outdoors. And then the year after that, 2019, everybody is like, well, you're going to have it again? And I was like, what, get married again? No. We said, yeah, all the bands can come back and play. So we started 2019. And
well, so explain to the fans what you're talking about, because you built something in your backyard to get married and all this, and it just became something you've been doing now for 6 years, right?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Rob started before that at a Jam in Sunderland.
Yeah, I used to.
Really?
Yeah, I used to host the open mic at the Legion in Sunderland for 3 years before that. So.
And then went out here and boom.
Yeah.
Every Friday.
Every Friday.
So you got married in your backyard and you actually built a stage in your backyard, right?
Yeah. Yeah, because we had so many friends in bands, and we wanted to have live music at the wedding. So we thought, well, we'll build a stage out back, and we ended up having, I think, 5 bands for our wedding, and just all friends.
It's amazing. It's an actual covered stage in the backyard.
Yeah.
And what Rob does and his wife, every single Friday of the year, people come over and it's open mic and they play, right?
Yeah.
Don't be a dick and you're welcome.
Yes. As my cousin says, be nice or leave.
Yeah.
Well, you've never had any troubles there, have you?
Oh, not really.
You get the odd few little guys who just have to, buddy, you got to go home.
Yeah, you
but they get drunk and they fall down, and you just put them in the back of the truck, and away you go.
I'm just going to invite you not to come back anymore.
Yeah. Just that alcohol. What could go wrong?
Well, yeah. Right. But you get that with anything, right? Like, anytime there's a good thing, there's always that one dick. There's always one
it's been very rare, though. It's like
it is.
Mostly
so rare, it's awesome.
Yeah.
See, and you say adding alcohol to something changes it. And I agree, and I always love to see the big NASCAR, like the NASCAR races, have one race in the middle of summer where every driver has to drink a 26er before they get in the car.
Now we're talking,
Now we're talking redneck racing now.
Well,
right?
Dude, I also think that they should have like a sports league that's steroid friendly. Hey, if you want to fucking be fucking steroid freak and then get in an octagon and beat the shit out of somebody, and somebody else is willing to do the same fucking thing, go at it. Fuck, why not?
Yeah.
You want to fucking juice up and ride a bike and see if you can go fucking 28 kilometers in 2 minutes? Why not? Go for it.
I think there's a lot more of that stuff going on these days. Everybody's just going for it.
Yeah, they're fuck it. We're going to do it.
Hell, we got the kids doing it in the backyard every day, like out on the dirt bike ripping around. So,
Hey, Rob, are you outside right now?
Yeah, I'm on the front porch.
Looks like it. Yeah, I saw the roof above your head, and I thought, okay. There's the Christmas lights.
Yeah.
So if you ever go to Rob's house and you're looking for it, it's in the middle of nowhere. Just look for the fucking Christmas lights.
Yeah, it's in a ghost town, and it's got Christmas lights on.
Well,
there's a sign out front.
It's pretty dark out here otherwise.
It is.
Yeah.
But no, we're so grateful. Like everybody just shows up on Friday nights and plays and gets along, and we call it the group effort.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. That's really good.
Yeah.
It's always fun. Always a good time.
Yeah.
I've got a few friends that want to come out. I've told them all about your place and what you guys do there.
Awesome.
All the different characters that show up. Like the one night I came out, I think that's the night Ringo came with me. There was a lady, I think she played like a flute or something.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, and there was a young lad that went just mental on the electric guitar. Like it's always different because it just depends who shows up, right?
Yeah.
So you have all. It was a really good time.
Oh yeah, it's quite diverse. There we
go. You should have little lots on the side so we can bring our campers and park them there and just.
You can
stay.
We
all
got
night.
the space. Yeah, we got the space. Yeah.
Yeah,
anybody's welcome to stay over on Friday nights. The house is a little small for that, but if you got a tent or whatever.
No, I said we'll bring the camper.
Yeah, bring a camper.
All right.
There's
perfect.
Bugs in my beer.
You're gonna be cooking breakfast for us all, though.
Yeah.
No, we're all gonna do a tour to Danny's for breakfast.
That's right. We're going to Country Stop Burgers, Dial & Tray.
Yeah.
Oh, and Dial & Tray.
Yeah.
So that's a bit of a hike, isn't it?
No, it's
We're
not that
just
far.
promoting Country Stop Burger and Ballantrae right now, so yeah.
I was gonna say that's.
Yeah, throw it in where we can throw it.
Yeah.
From
personally
Sunderland,
like,
it's probably what, 25, maybe 30 minutes from Sunderland.
Yeah, about 30.
Ballantrae. Yeah, it's just the other side of Uxbridge, right?
Yeah.
All depends on how you go.
I personally like No Croupies there. Best pizza around.
Ooh. Where's
No,
that?
no. No Croupy in Ballantrae, across the street from the breakfast place you're talking about.
Okay.
Oh, I've had it. Yeah, right across the road. Yep. I just didn't know the name of it, but I've had pizza there. Yep, very good.
Yeah,
that's
that Guinness?
place.
Was that Guinness you're drinking there, Rob?
Oh yeah, we drink a lot of Guinness here.
Well, Hanko doesn't like the Guinness.
It's not beer.
There you go.
That's just me.
Right. It's light.
It's not into his Guinness.
Hey, Richard, you should come down to Rob's party. He has a party July 22nd.
Yep.
This year, and it's you can camp over and then go home.
Yep.
Oh.
Where are you from?
Bring your tent.
Richard now he was in Oshawa. He's now in Montreal.
Yeah. Hi, Richard. Yeah.
You can smoke on air, I take it, eh?
Oh yeah.
If I was outside, I'd be smoking.
I wish I could smell it.
Speaking of smoking, so I've been taken up to making. Have you guys heard of moon rocks?
Blue Rocks?
Moon rocks.
Moon. I've heard of
rock.
it, but I'm not familiar with it.
It's when you take weed, like a bud of weed, and you roll it in like honey oil, and then you put some keef on it, which is the crystals that get you high.
Yeah.
You cover it in it, right? And they call it a moon rock.
Oh, okay.
Well, instead of doing that, I put honey oil on a piece of paper, and then I put weed in it and roll it up, and I would like wet it, and I dunk it in keef and roll it in keef so it all sticks to the outside. Fuck yeah. Those are really good joints.
Pretty potent.
Yeah.
It's the kind you can lose drums to.
Well, yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
No,
Yeah, it's when you leave your drums on the front step.
That's right.
Okay, so I had a bunch of different fruit type weed, right? I like the honey oil was grape ape. The weed itself, like the flower, was strawberries and mint. So it was like a very, very nice fruity joint, and then fucking just covered in all this crystal. It just kills you. Eh? You're like fucking 4 hours later, you're still like, fuck, I'm cooked.
Well, you've had some pretty good stuff there, Derek, because last time I was at Rob's, you said, here, want some? Sure. I have a couple puffs, and I'm like, okay, I'm happy for the night. I'm good. And you're just sparking up another one and another one. I go, holy crap.
Not like that anymore.
That's like when you had the brownie.
Yeah.
The brownie that you were supposed to cut into 9 different pieces. Derek ate the whole brownie, right on the air, right on the show. Eat the cookie.
It's like my wife and our neighbor Lorna. I call them Snoop and Willie. They're sitting on the front porch here all the time.
Yeah.
I swear. The two of them.
Shooting a wedding in Barrie, July 22nd. Well, hey, after the wedding, you can come over to Rob's place because we'll still be going.
Yep.
Campfire songs until 3:00 in the morning.
Oh, that would be so cool.
So that you're up. Yeah. So okay, so these joints that I made, right? So you can buy these joints pre-made at a store for like fucking $20-$25. Fuck man, I could for $50, I think. Well, probably $100. I bet you I can make 20 of them.
Yeah.
If I wanted, right?
Well, that's the whole thing. So I was going to ask you, how do you get the crystal stuff?
Okay,
How do you get that? Like, is that like a powder form or something?
Okay, so you know, well, it is. You can buy it. You can buy keef, but the way I get it is when I grind my weed, it sticks to the inside of my grinder. So after I grind an ounce, I just scrape off the side of my grinder with a fucking toothbrush, and I put it into a jar, and I save it, and you usually get like a gram or two, and and I fucking
but these are little sticky balls of
crystal,
right?
Huh?
Little green.
No, fuck here. Let me go get some for you. I'll go get a little jar and I'll show you. It's
because I know my grinder. It's not dust. It's actually sticky inside.
Okay, no, but not in there. Underneath, right? There's a catcher, a screen. Do you have
Okay, mine doesn't have that.
No. Okay, here.
I've seen those.
Here, you guys talk amongst yourselves for a second. I'll go
time to upgrade.
Darren's going to educate us.
So Rob, what was the first album you ever bought?
First album I ever bought. So my parents got me a cassette tape called Meet the Beatles when I was about 8 years old. And I think the first album I went out and bought was probably Sgt. Pepper's.
Oh, really?
After that, yeah. But I got my first guitar when I was 9, so because I fell in love with the Beatles. So, yeah.
So you're a Beatles fan?
Oh, yeah. Always have been. So
yeah.
Right from the beginning.
So when you bought Sgt. Pepper's, I mean, like, what year was that? It wasn't 67, obviously.
No, it would have been probably around it's hard to say because, like, I'm trying to think when I used to be allowed to go downtown and stuff on my own, the malls and things. Probably around like 12 or 13. But, yeah, because I remember taking the subway downtown. I grew up in Thornhill.
Yeah.
And I'd hit all the used record shops downtown and stuff.
Oh, we were talking about those the other week, like Sound the Record Man and A&A and all those.
Yeah, and like the Vinyl Museum and stuff.
Yeah, Pete Gunn's Vinyl Museum, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've
never seen that before.
Okay, so you know when you look at weed and you see the white on it?
Yes. Yeah.
This is the white.
How do you know it's the white? When you're grinding it, just little tiny pieces fall through the bottom, right?
When I put it in my grinder, this is my grinder.
Yeah.
Right. This is some people who've had children may have seen this. It's called a silver bullet. Or magic bullet, sorry. Magic bullet.
Magic bullet.
But inside, after you use it, if you look at the bottom there, you can see the dust, right?
Yeah.
If I just push that off the sides, that's what you get. All that dust is from all that crystal coming off when it cuts it up.
The good stuff.
Oh, interesting.
Then you put it in here, you save it all, and then you fucking do whatever you want with it. I used to I had a mason jar of it, and I fucking dropped it.
Oh.
Yeah, man. Like I had like 3-4 years worth of this shit.
So it's not sticky. It's just a powder.
Yeah, it's literal. It's crystals. It's little crystals. Here, I'll dump some out and I'll.
No, it's okay. We don't want you to drop that and get all pissed off too. Okay, gotcha.
Good.
Interesting.
You want to know something? If you compress this, it's hash.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Add a little heat and compress this, and it's hash. Which is 240 degrees, because after that it ignites. But that's the heat you want.
Got it. And that does all the decarboxylating as well, right?
That is what decarboxylation is. It's when you get up to the 240, it activates the THC, which makes you high.
So I'm a machinist, so I'm going to build you a little machine. You put your powder and you can press it into a cute little brick.
Oh, yeah?
It'll be like the shape of a D for Derek or
perfect.
Whatever. Yeah.
Make it a little skull. Little
Little
skull hash press.
There you go. Now we're talking.
Fuck yeah.
See what we come up with when we put our heads together?
Literally, you can take that stuff and compress it, right? And once you compress it, it's basically hash. So you break it off and you fucking smoke it.
Makes sense.
People called it finger hash back in the day. Right? From when they used to cut, they get everything on their scissors.
Well, that's what I get when I do all that. And then you just get it all over your fingers. You just rub your fingers together. And you get these little rolls, and you put that in something and finger hash. Yeah.
Well, this is finger hash that's dry.
Neat. Very neat.
Right? Because when it's wet, the trichomes are wet, and that's what makes it all sticky, right?
Yeah.
This is it dry.
Gotcha. Nice. All right. Yeah. See, you learn something new every day, folks.
Holy shit, I can't do fucking my hair. Got a fucking thing on.
That's why Bugs Bunny was so good at everything he did. He knew how to make that stuff. He was on the ball.
Eye-eyed.
Yeah. So, George, want to try a moon rock joint?
No, thank you.
So
those days are over.
Dispensaries and stuff are cool. I went and grabbed just honey oil, right?
Yeah.
The guy's like, here, try this. So I always like these joints, and I was like, fuck, I had to make one. So
I mentioned once one of the bars I was working at good few years ago now, and some of the regulars, one of them came up to me and said, come up to our place afterwards. We said we'll do a few joints and that and blah blah blah. And I said, no. I said, no. Come on, George. You can relive your youth.
Yeah.
And I said, relive my youth. More likely kill me. I don't think so.
I feel the same as you, George.
There you go.
I stay away from that stuff.
Yeah.
Knocks me on my ass.
Yeah. A man that likes the Beatles.
Thanks.
What can he say?
Richard called me an amateur because I didn't have a screen in my grinder.
How's it going, Junior?
I just use it all.
So if you have some grinders, like just the handheld grinders, they'll have different compartments in it, right? And that's
mine. It's just got the teeth on both sides. You put it together and it grinds it all up, and that's it.
And then you got to open it. Yeah.
But I've seen the ones they have the screen in the bottom, so the small shit falls through.
That's the small shit.
Okay.
That's what that is. See,
I didn't know that. See?
Some realists, right, like potheads, they don't use grinders. They like break it up with their hands. They don't even like to use scissors because it knocks off the trichomes, which are the little crystals.
So, Rob, did you know that Meet the Beatles was an amalgamation of the first two Beatles albums that were out in the UK?
Yeah, I learned that later.
Please Me, and the other one was With the Beatles.
Yeah, it was fantastic stuff. It really, I learned that much later, but I was just always amazed. It just got me going. That and what was the other? There was like a compilation album that my folks got me that had like Disco Duck on it and My Ding-a-Ling by by Chuck Berry.
Al Yankovic, Chuck Berry.
Yeah.
My Ding-a-ling, my.
Yeah.
Rick
I heard the X-rated version later. Yeah, Chuck was quite the the player.
He was. Yeah.
I started reading his biography a while back, and I realized I don't like this guy. I like his music, but I don't like him.
Yeah.
We were talking about that an episode or two ago, that a lot of rock stars like Elvis Presley, Jerry Lee Lewis, Steven Tyler, they all fucking had a thing for 14-year-olds.
Oh yeah,
right. Every one of them, and publicly, not even like, shh. It was like, hey, yeah, look, I just married my 14-year-old cousin.
That's
16.
That's just messed up.
Yeah. But fuck,
maturity levels.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but see, that was back then, and when messed up, you talk messed up, it was that kind of stuff. But now, today, you look at people in public and just hear people talking, and you go, oh my God, what's happening to the human race?
Yeah.
Like, talk about messed up today.
There we go.
It's not good, and I don't think it's got anything to do with drugs or alcohol or anything. It's just people are screwed
Our
up.
society's been dumbed down so much. Like,
Yes.
in my
Yeah.
just in my lifetime, in the last fucking 50 years, I've literally watched us go from having books that told you how to build a fucking go-kart or a fucking two-wheel motorbike that you can rip around the world on 2 cents worth of gas.
Yeah.
And now, like, you try and find those encyclopedias or those what were they called? It was Fix Your Own or Build Your Own or something.
DIY.
Yeah, all DIY and everything.
Yeah.
You could do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Where's that
Popular
shit
mechanic.
Well, and
Popular mechanic.
yes, they don't want people smart like that anymore. They want sheeple. That's it. The
Really?
word is sheeple.
They want people
really, really stupid people that follow whatever they're told.
Yeah.
This way, and yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
And pay your taxes.
Well, on your taxes, that's getting taxed.
That's right.
Pay your taxes.
Oh, okay, we can't start. We can't do that. Oh, what are we?
I know.
Junior's got his new show starting this Wednesday. Congratulations, Junior. Look forward to hearing it. And did you guys talk about the aliens and the 12 recovered ships and the what? What? 12 recovered ships? What are they? Okay, wait a second, Richard. 12 recovered ships. Is this like 12 ships that have been missing, like a Bermuda Triangle type shit?
Oh, like
yeah,
Cooks and
it was in 1997. There was a crew of Boy Scouts. They lost 12 canoes. That's what it was. They found all the canoes.
Is that what he's talking about?
I don't know.
Oh,
I haven't heard of this. Richard, tell us more.
Oh, you can't. Yeah, you can't do that, Richard.
You can't just throw that out there and just leave
No,
us.
you can't. No.
Whoa, shit! We might just have to bring Richard on here. What?
I was going to say, you know what? Send Richard the link.
Recovered non-human aircraft. Okay, well.
Okay, get Richard on.
Oh.
Because I can't. He's got to type all this shit.
Hey, Richard, can you come on? Just let us know. We'll bring you on too. We got enough room for another.
Just send him a link.
Yeah, fuck. I'm just going to send you the link.
I'll be right back. All
right, George. Here,
cheers, George.
I'll put you down, George. I'll put you down like a horse. Hey, Rob, we'll give you top billing there. There you go.
Right on.
Oh, yeah, Richard's coming on. All right, okay.
You're down there now.
I'll send you the link right now, brother.
There you
are.
So Rod, I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna come out to your guys' place soon, and I hope you don't mind. I'm gonna bring a friend or two.
Yeah, absolutely. By all means.
Musicians as well that love to play. And when I told them what you do there, they're like, "Really?"
Yeah,
so,
man.
It's all local people. We're all from just north of you.
Cool.
10 minutes away.
We keep rocking in the house every Friday night, and we're not ready to take it outside and feed all the mosquitoes yet, but the weather's still up and down right now. But we'll be out there.
It's funny. I've only been outside. I've never been in your house.
Yeah, the house is pretty awesome. It's
right on.
Good
right
sound.
on.
We built a bar in there and stuff. So.
Well, I heard you took a bedroom and turned it into like a bar or something.
Yeah, I can show you.
Show us, man. Show us. Yeah.
Take you for a walk.
Well, here, and I'm going to put you on the big screen.
Hang on.
All right.
Gotta put on some light.
Yeah. All right. For anybody who hasn't been to Rob's house, this is Rob's jam room. Like, this is where it happens every Friday night. Literally, you walk in his house, his living room, is his jam room.
The tour here. That's the.
What a great room! Holy shit!
There's the drum kit.
Look at that kit. By the way, just so anybody knows, that's a beautiful kit.
Yeah. He
That's
had
our
nothing to do with
friend
that, did he, Derek?
Joe Artimco's kid.
Yeah.
That's the bar.
Oh, and this is the bar, so that used to be a bedroom right there?
Yeah.
That used to be
Oh, no way. You knocked the whole wall out and made it into a bar. That
And
is
then
so
reclaim the wood out of the
Yeah.
barn out back, wasn't it? To do the top.
Nice. Open mic night in Farmington. Nice. That is awesome, guys.
Yeah.
That's our signing wall. Everybody signs. So here's from the other side of the bar.
That's pretty good. So you can get quite a few people in there, eh?
Oh yeah, we cram them in.
And
then
then
one night, what did we figure? There were 60 people?
No.
I think
Come on.
we capped out about 50 in the house at one time.
Yeah. I just remember it was holy crap.
Yeah.
It was a good party. But it was
looked
walls
so-
full of
and-
people.
And are the doors that go out to the front porch, are they somewhere around?
Yeah, right there.
There.
Is that them right there? Oh,
Yeah.
the double doors out to the front porch.
Yeah.
So perfect. So when weather's good, you have the doors open. You can sit outside.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we sit out on the
nice.
porch there.
Well, too, you want to keep the door shut. When you keep the door shut, it keeps it pretty quiet for the neighbors, right?
Yeah.
And it keeps the bugs out.
It's quiet for the neighbors until all the neighbors come over and make a lot of noise. We love them
That's
all.
cool.
Yeah.
Oh, crap. Out of smoke.
All right. So, Richard. Well, Richard, you're going over to the hot seat now, buddy.
Right
Oh,
on.
what's with the alien?
I didn't even brush my hair. Oh man.
Hey, Richard,
Hey guys, it's been a while. How is everybody?
you
good.
didn't brush your hair or comb your teeth or nothing. Like, what the
I
hell?
didn't brush my hair. Sorry.
Oh. So, is this like Project Bluebeam? Is it in full swing now or what?
I have no idea what that is, but anyways, so
The new alien agenda.
Tell us what's going on here.
this guy that worked for U.S. intelligence, he decided the world needed to know that apparently the U.S. is in possession of 12. How do you say it? 12 aircraft of non-human origin. That was it. Yeah.
12 aircraft from
As well as beings not from Earth as well.
Okay, so this is a whistleblower, and this guy is like credible.
Yes, they've confirmed he is who he says he is. He worked where he said he worked. He had the clearance he said he had. CBC even interviewed this guy. CBC covered him.
Yeah.
And the guy asked him directly, he goes, so are you telling us right now that we're not alone? Because everyone like just basically cut to the chase.
Yeah.
And he was like, yes, that is correct. We have confirmed we are not alone.
Well, I just watched some military footage. Apparently, it was some guy taking a plane and checking out the Antarctic, and they found whatever it was, 3,000 acres of lush forest just over the wall. And I was like, okay, this is like that David Weiss guy that we had on, right?
Yeah.
He was talking about the wall in the Antarctic and whatever, but not this seemed more like it was just a small spot, right? It wasn't it was more like we're here and it was here, so it was kind of
it's like the wall in
adjacent to
Game
it.
of Thrones, right?
Then-
Game of Thrones wall.
And then to make things a little more interesting,
Yeah.
which has never happened before, Canada has attended its first ever UFO briefing at the Pentagon.
Huh.
Oh.
Also covered by CBC. So it's not like it's not like it's being covered by the National Enquirer, things like that. There are recognized proper news sources that are interviewing these people and now covering this.
So, Richard, tell me, why have I not seen any of this on the news on my TV?
Good question. But in all seriousness, if you go on Google right now, just look up alien whistleblower, and you'll see like CBC News and all these other proper news agencies that are covering, the U.S. having these spacecraft that they recovered that are of non-human origin with metals that they've never seen before.
Right.
And the reverse engineering.
Wow.
Or attempting to reverse engineer.
Huh.
Well, sounds pretty fascinating.
Yeah, okay.
How crazy is that? Because I've never. I mean, like I'm just about 49, and I have never ever seen or heard of CBC covering anything remotely seriously. Regarding aliens and et cetera. But now they're doing a full expose on it.
Okay, so who owns the CBC?
Trudeau.
Thank you, Derek.
Well,
thank you, Derek.
Didn't the government give CBC a huge bailout?
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So whatever agenda how does Adrian put it? Captain Socks?
Captain Socks, yes.
Yeah. So whatever agenda Captain Socks has next, or has to follow, or is following, or does whatever he has to do, this is part of it, right?
And what I found a lot of times, what happens is the government, there's something that's about to break, like a news break, and then the government will throw all this alien bullshit or some crap out there, and people start swarming on it and focus on that, and they totally miss and skip what's really going on in the world.
Yeah,
It's
exactly. They just took away the right for you to
Wag
wipe your
the
ass
dog.
with your left hand.
Yep. Right?
They just use your right hand to wipe it now.
They'll pass a couple of bills, and next thing you know, you can't use toilet paper anymore. You have to use your hand. But we listened to the alien story.
It does seem like the government will have the media, the media will randomly cover all these big stories and push them. Meanwhile, these major bills or laws will be passed behind the scenes, and your focus is over here. Well, you should be watching over here, right?
Yeah.
Correct. Yep, you got it, buddy.
There is, I wish I could remember what news. Anyways, one of the news things I watched about this whole alien whistleblower thing, they decided to try and toss around some different ideas of why they would start doing this now. And one of the news anchors said, well, just as a crazy idea, just to throw it out there, he goes, what if they're slowly putting this into our heads because they know something's coming, or there's going to be an event that's going to happen that they can't explain away or they can't hide. And instead of having everybody freaking out about this event, they slowly prepare us.
Yes.
Well, that's okay. So check out if you guys want. Check out Project. It's Project Blue Book, or no, it's Project Blue Beam. Sorry, it's the new
Blue what?
Project
Blue what?
Blue Beam.
Blue Beam.
Yes.
Gotcha.
That's the whole new alien, like, they're going to drop this on us now to control us this way conspiracy, right?
Okay, so in all seriousness, let's just for argument's sake, say we're not alone. Say there are recovered bodies, and say there are, and say
I believe there is.
Say there are aircraft.
Okay.
How do you think once it comes out for sure? Because if all this stuff exists, and there's gonna be more and more crap coming, more and more bodies recovered, blah blah blah. How's the world gonna react when we find out for sure we are not alone?
Well, yeah, I think we're not alone. Okay, it would be naive of us to just anybody who's ever fucking done drugs and lied out on the fucking grass and looked up in the sky knows there's shit happening out there, right?
Yeah.
There has to be other us's.
Well, put it this way. I'm not even gonna involve drugs or anything into it, but if anybody has a little bit of a curious or scientific mind, you just think of what's out there, the planets, the universes, the stars, all that nonsense. And for anyone to think that we are the only planet with life on it,
or intelligent life.
Yeah, you're an absolute.
Well, if anybody
like
thinks
blindfolded, like what sheeple.
If anybody thinks
there's nothing
that
else
we are
out
the
there.
most intelligent life that has been on this planet already, then you're fucking pretty stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
There's like remains of things from the past, right? You find like batteries that were in, whatever it's called in the Middle East from
even
thousands of years ago and things like that.
Yeah. Even the pyramids.
The pyramids themselves,
they're saying right now, like this is common, up-to-date knowledge that we cannot, with the equipment we have today, we cannot reconstruct those big stone blocks and build a pyramid like they did way back then before electricity was even invented.
No.
So
how was it done?
Mm-hmm.
You want to know what
stones fit perfectly together.
What about things like religion? What effect would that have on like religion?
There is my question. Like my mother was a fanatical Christian, went really ridiculous with it. But but George, you nailed it right there, because there's nowhere in the Bible that allows for little green men or beings from other worlds. It's God created Earth, and that's it.
Yes.
And so, how many different religions and beliefs would fall apart?
Yeah.
With
absolutely.
A spaceship lands in the middle of Times Square, and you can't hide it. How's religion? How does the world?
Exactly. That would be a problem, right?
Guys, we dropped you off here fucking 20,000 years ago. Shit went sideways.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Well,
I go with that.
Great question, George. Love it.
Yeah.
There's a writer out there. He's written a couple books now, and I don't remember his first name, but his last name is Stitchin, and he's written
Alexander
some books.
Stitchin, isn't it?
Is it Alexander?
No.
I know it's Stitchin.
Hey Siri, who's an author?
But the Alien Ant Farm, is that?
Well, pretty much. It's that a superior beings put us here as laborers to mine gold and other things for them,
for their atmosphere.
And we became too curious, and they just left us.
Yeah.
But they say they still visit us. Like there's all these stories out there. There's all this.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say it's proof, but all these theories that come from things that we find, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they think we were put here by a different species, right?
Yeah.
As a labor force.
If there is, I mean, it's always been speculation, but if there is other life out there, if there's if there's intelligent life out there, I would love to know for sure. I would love for an event to happen where where a craft lands somewhere where it can't be hidden, it can't be covered up, and we know for sure. But the only question is after that is, why are they here? Are they here for a good reason, or are they here for something bad?
Yeah,
I think we could also be like
one way or the other. I would just love to know if there's another.
I think we could
other life out there, or what it is.
I think like everything everything is connected together through kind of like veins, right? If you look at roots, any roots, they're veins, right? If you look at your arm, it's veins. So everything is veins, man. Like everything can be connected together through fucking fibers, or you know what I mean? Like it's weird.
Yeah. If you look at trees, they resemble lungs.
Yep. Exactly.
Above and below the ground,
right?
That
author was Zachariah Sitchin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Died
there you go.
October 9th, 2010.
Okay. So let me throw a question out here for the four of you. An aircraft lands from another planet tomorrow, and we find out for sure that there's beyond any question there's intelligent life from somewhere else. How do each of you react? Like, are you happy? Are you curious? Are you freaking out?
My biggest question is going to be How long have you guys been lying to us about it? Because you haven't been. You might as well just come clean now.
Like, if the government's known about it and hidden it, how long and why?
Well, we know why. I was just how long.
Well,
look how people reacted when Orson Welles fucking said, well, like War of the Worlds, right? Like, the aliens are coming. Look how people acted then. So, but again,
I think I'd be pretty freaked out actually.
What would the reaction be too, though? Like you said, if I found out there was another alien civilization here, you're saying, how would I react? So how would I react to them, or how would I react to
the news? You turn
the news itself.
You
do it, yeah.
TV. Aliens have just landed. We know for sure that we're not alone.
Yeah.
How do you react? You're like, oh my God, and you're freaking out, or you're like, wow, this is really cool. I'm curious as to why they're here. Well, how do you react?
I heard an answer to this a little while ago. I was telling my dad, he's quite the astronomer, and anyway, so like the aliens, they finally land on Earth and they make contact with us, and we're like, wow, it's great, like there's life in outer space. We kind of always suspected that and stuff, and they're like, oh yeah, and then somebody pipes up and says like, well, have you ever heard of Jesus? And he says, oh yeah, Jesus, yeah. Jesus visits our planet every once in a while. He comes zipping around. He's like flying around the universe and visiting different planets and stuff like that. And he really loves our chocolate. And the humans are like, chocolate? He likes chocolate? And they're like, yeah. We gave him all this chocolate and he just loves it. He comes back all the time. What did you guys give him?
Nice one.
There you go, right there.
Yeah.
All right. So George, what about you, man?
How would I react?
Yep.
I'd be like I'd be excited, nervous, but I think like, why are they here? Like what we've got to offer them if they're so far advanced from us.
Take me for a trip.
To be able to time travel whatever you need to get from wherever to here. Yeah. So I'm pretty freaked out actually, I think.
You think you'd be freaked out, really?
Yeah.
No, I would be excited
at the same time.
That yes,
I've seen too many science fiction movies, I think.
Yeah, right. You've seen too many movies.
Yeah, I think I've seen too many movies,
What I would want to know is how they think our civilization is doing. Like, are we...
We're fucking stupid.
Just like,
but in other ways, I think they are already here. I think they are already here.
Like,
killing the environment.
Are we worthy or not? You know what I mean? That's what my concern would be.
But I mean, to me, like in my lifetime, is like the technology, say over the last 20, 30 years, whatever, compared to how long everything took. I mean, why did it suddenly accelerate so much?
Yeah.
In comparison to like the centuries before.
Yeah.
And then in the last 30 years, I don't know, I'm just throwing a figure out
last
there.
100 years. Right?
Yeah, even the last 100 years.
Look how much,
I think it's quite amazing that now that we have the capability to completely destroy ourselves, we haven't used it yet, like to that effect. And the longer it goes and the more we strive for peace and to get along, I think maybe if there is someone watching us and wants to make contact, they're observing this and saying, well, they do have the power and they're not using it. So let's give them a little bit of time, see if they blow themselves up. Or if they don't, well, maybe they are reasonable people and we can come down and talk to them. You know what I mean? Like, hopefully there's some good in humanity that shines through above all the bullshit that we live with all the time, right? Like, I would be excited and amazed to find out that there is life that wanted to make contact with us, and I'd be very happy to know.
Yeah.
Excited and scared at the same time, like nervous.
Yeah.
How about you, Richard? How do you feel?
In case they weren't here for something good, eh?
Sorry?
No, I think we should invite them down to Rob's place on a Friday night.
Yeah, come jam.
Show them what it's all about.
Yeah, I'll be like, hey, Can you guys like take me for a fucking ride in that thing, man? I want to go for a rip. How fast does it go?
Yeah.
Derek would be like, "I'll bring brownies."
Yeah. No, I'll be like, "Did you guys bring any brownies?
What are your brownies like? Yeah.
I want to try
And
your
then-
drugs."
And then we'll show them what a 2-stroke motorcycle can do.
Yeah. Oh, look at you're burning the environment. Yeah, but hang on, wait till you hear the power band. Oh.
So, Richard, how do you envisage them to look? Do you think they'll be like, arms and legs?
I don't know. I mean, like you. I mean, I've seen so many science fiction shows and movies. I mean, I don't know. My hope would be if there is intelligent life out there that decided to make definitive contact, that it would be to show us where we're going wrong and to help us change things for the better. How to help fix pollution, how to end war, how to end famine, how to get water to desert areas and grow food and
How about these new buildings though that Toronto is being zoned for that have workspaces in them, they have food spaces in them, and apartments. So you literally do not have to leave your cube or your block.
And who's going to move into these places and who's going to benefit from it?
Well, a lot of people looking for cheap, affordable housing.
And what's going to be affordable housing for a self-sustaining building? Come on.
Who knows? Who knows?
In Toronto, the highest real estate prices in Canada
right now.
I mean, they can say we're going to build this and build that, but at the end of the day, I don't see them doing this for, the
2050
for the low income people. This is going to be
no.
Have money and can live in this self-sustaining.
You guys got onto this topic, and if you want to get into it a little further, look up smart cities.
Yeah,
because Oshawa has signed up to be a smart city. A whole bunch of little areas in Toronto have signed up for smart cities, and it's fucking scary.
Yes, Paris has agreed to it. There's a couple places in England that are trying it out next year, and they weren't even allowed to vote on it. It's being forced on them.
No, it is scary shit, folks. But look it up, read it, and use your head.
I'm already heady on that, and you're right. These smart cities are scary. It's control at its most ridiculous level.
Yeah.
If you go inside,
you are not allowed to leave
your zone.
A 15-kilometer radius from your home.
Yeah, and apparently they're trying to get it so it's a 5-kilometer radius.
Wow.
Yeah. Look it up. And it will be enforced. It will be enforced.
That's why they're saying they're putting you're going to work in your building, you're going to shop in your building, and you're going to socialize in your building, and that's it. And you may be able to go to the next building over, but again, you only have this 5-kilometer radius.
So can we vote this away? Can we vote in leaders? Will there be enough people in Canada to go, you know what? We like having a free country. We like to be able to move around. We need
COVID proves no.
We need to vote this out, or do you think it's going to happen anyway?
COVID proved no.
COVID
proved people will just go, fuck it. I'm not going to go over to Rob's house every night for 2 years.
No, but they've already shown us. They're passing bills at 2:00 in the morning secretively on a Thursday night because nobody's available to be there to object in any form or manner. They're doing whatever the fuck they want to do, and that's the problem.
Yep.
They're going to start doing all these things, and it's just going to happen. It's going to happen, and then you're going to be enforced. Just like there's already tons and tons of grocery stores globally are putting up gates as you enter the store.
Yeah.
And they have scanners. They're fucking DNA scanners.
Oh, I didn't see about that.
Look it up. It's unbelievable. They have digital ID scanners installed at grocery stores. They're not functional yet, but they're there.
Hey,
so
go to the airport.
If you don't go and get your shot, you can't get through those gates to get your groceries.
Yeah,
You can't get on, right? You can't this, you can't that, and people are going to be forced.
Wouldn't surprise me at the end of the day. I think
Yeah.
like there's so many people who said like with COVID, it was a test to see how much power citizens would voluntarily give up.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and absolutely it was.
And now you're going to be told that aliens are coming, and guess what? We all have to work as one unit. We all people have to work together. We have to be under one government because now it's us against them.
But I am with Heiko on this whole smart city thing. I first caught wind of the smart city like a year and a half ago, and I've been following it ever since. And then once I saw that this one place in England is going to do it, and the citizens weren't even allowed to vote on it. The government just said it's happening. You have no vote. Like there goes democracy right there. You're no longer a free country if the government's going to impose this smart city with zero say.
Yep.
And I'm like, if it can happen in England, and then Paris says what is it? The president of Paris? How does that work? Is it President Paris or Prime Minister Paris?
President, I think.
Is it? All right. So anyway, so the person running Paris, running France, says, well, I'm interested in this for Paris. I mean, how large is that city? I mean, so if they can do that in England, they can do it in Paris, France. They're gonna be able to do it anywhere.
Yeah. And do you guys all remember how big and crazy COVID was? Yeah. Have you heard anything at all in months on the news about COVID? It's gone. It's over. It's nothing. It's meaningless, just like it was when it started. It's bullshit.
But you can still get shots. I have friends who are in the South, like not in the South, in the States, anyways. And they're like, "Yeah, man. Hey, I just got my second shot." I'm like, "Fuck, dudes, don't. Why? Why are you doing that?"
They're already up. They're up to the 5th booster shot.
Yeah.
Like, come on, people.
The last I heard about COVID shots was that there's still colleges and universities in the States that have it mandatory that you have to have X amount of shots in order to attend.
Yep.
Wow.
And now Trudeau says, "Well, we didn't force anybody to get it."
Yeah, we just made your life miserable if you didn't.
Yeah, you can't go here. You can't leave the country. You can't go on a train. You can't go on a plane.
But it's your
get food.
It's your choice.
Yeah, gentlemen,
and for all you guys, the only shot you need to be on the Heikadelic show is a little shot of tequila, and we're good to go.
All right.
Get it. See you. Thank you.
Well, Mr. Heiko.
Yes.
I think we got to do that thing because I know, It's
I know. Some of you old farts got to get to bed soon and all that shit. I get it. I get it.
Fucking busy weekend, man. It was crazy.
Yeah, I got to be up at 10 today.
Hey guys, it was a pleasure.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Well, you know what?
Rob.
It's absolutely awesome, Rob, that you came on tonight. It's great having you on. Also, Richard. You guys are great. You're welcome anytime here, and I'm going to see you guys real soon. I also want to thank Danny from Country Stop Burger, who was he was actually our first guest on tonight.
Yeah.
Yes.
You guys want great breakfast or lunch or dinner? Go to Country Stop Burger in Ballantrae.
Highway 48.
Yes.
North of the roundabout.
Look them up online. They've got wicked food, and they're so welcoming, and they still make original, like at the beginning, original milkshakes.
Yeah.
You pick your flavor of ice cream with milk. There's your milkshake. It is awesome.
Yeah, and
I also want
you get it.
Yeah.
And ask them for the funky monkey and tell them that the Heiko Nation sent you. Fucking guys.
Yes, he's gonna make you a funky monkey.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have some cool shit happening there this summer. We're hoping on a burnout contest. We'll have another hamburger eating contest. Like, just a great place to go. We want to have fun, and we're all going to show up there too. Hopefully, we'll have breakfast, guys. We'll invite you too if you want to come out. And thanks. Susan. Junior, nice to have you on. The other ladies, we missed you tonight, but it's okay. Just show up here next Monday night at 9:30 to be right here with us on the Heikadelic Show. Have a great week, everybody, and cheers.
Woohoo!
Well, that's another wrap for the Heikadelic Show, folks, so time to get dirty. And don't forget, listen in next week on Monday night and every Monday after that for the Heikadelic Show at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. If you'd like more information on the Heikadelic Show, please find us at www.theheikedelicshow.com or .ca. We'll see you all next week on the Heikadelic Show. If you're interested in becoming a sponsor for the Heikadelic Show, it's easy. Just send us an email at info@theheikedelicshow.com. Meanwhile, you can browse our website at www.theheikedelicshow.com or .ca. Click on our sponsor tab and find out more information on sponsorships. Thanks for joining the Heikadelic Show family.
Well, George, I just figured, things that Heiko didn't come back, I'd talk live here because we'll just keep it going live a little bit longer.
Right.
We'll make fun of Heiko or something.
Did he go?
I don't know where Heiko went. Heiko, he's here. Watch. You want to see what Heiko left? This is what he did. That's what Heiko did. Oh, hey Heiko, I hear you. I'm removing that. I know what Heiko's doing now. All right. So, anyways, I hope you guys all had fun tonight. See you later.
All right. See you next week.
Bye.